Hey, hey, hey. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mary. This is my road dog, Radar. He comes on my adventures with me. We we are getting ready to start our second season of solo backpacking in Colorado. I'm gonna be on and off the Colorado Trail this year, on the Continental Divide Trail this year, and not quite sure where else we're gonna end up. I'm usually significantly more comfortable behind the camera than I am in front of the camera. But as I get ready for my second season of backpacking, I got a few gifts in the mail. And I have two main goals for my backpacking season this year. One was to, my tea's almost ready. Bear with me. One of my goals was to hit the trail lighter this year. I am trying to, so I hit the trail with about 38 pounds last year, and that's for anywhere from over one night to, oh, it's starting to snow. I don't know if you can see it. We're in between spring snows right now. Anyway, so I started the trail last year at about 38 pounds. That was my base weight. So that's before food and water. And my goal this year was to get that down by about 10 pounds. While not skimping on my safety in the process, my ability to self-rescue, which is important to me. Do you see the snow coming down yet? Let's see if I can tilt this up. I don't know if you can pick it up. It's a cell phone camera, but anyway. So I've pretty much met that goal this year. I'm coming in at about 28 pounds. And my second goal was to, as I'm trading in my gear and upgrading and getting lighter stuff, I want to support more small businesses and more local companies, more veteran-owned companies if possible. And so I've got my friend James, who I was in the Army with, and he's got some awesome friends who sent some awesome stuff. And so I'm going to show you my before first aid bag, and I'm going to do a gear shakedown, get rid of some of this mass-produced stuff that I have, which is still great, and kind of go to some of this local stuff that I got recently, which I'm really excited about. So, all right, so here's the previous bag, kind of big. I carried all my extra stuff in this. I'm downgrading more than one thing. So previously I was going to bring a solar light with me. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need that. I had a whole bottle of Aleve Tylenol, which really helps with the altitude sickness for me. We're going up 2,000 or 3,000 feet, going down 2,000 or 3,000 feet. Even though I'm acclimated, it still gets to me. So this is important. I just downgraded this. I put some in a little bag. I've got my first aid crack, some Visine, water purification tablets. My pills are in there too. Some electrolytes, Band-Aids, and ginger sauce. So that, I'm getting rid of that big bag. I'm keeping my hand warmers. I have my compass, but I'm gonna ditch the compass bag. I don't need it. This is all the extra stuff that I had in my bag previously that I'm ditching. This was my utensil. It's pretty cool. It's just a little spork thingy, but I'm ditching that too. And this was my blister care. I just bring in enough for a couple days, hopefully. Hopefully. So we're getting rid of all that. We're getting rid of this big bag. So I got this bag. James, oh, I bought this one. So James introduced me to a company called Colorado Bushcraft, and I got some goodies from them, but I bought this from them recently. And I'm gonna turn everything that was in that big blue bag, I'm gonna put it into here. Save myself some space and not carry stuff that I don't need. So good advice when packing for the trail is don't pack your fears. And so when going through my bag, I realized that I have more more first aid stuff, more extra lights, little things like that I don't need extras of everything, right? And so we're getting rid of the extra solar light, and I'm just going to carry this light So all that stuff that was in that big blue bag, this is my trusty little compass, fits a little snugly, but it fits in this bag. And so that makes me happy because it opens up a lot of space. So it's all in here. We went from this thing to this thing. And so that's a win. That's a win. And I'm a few ounces less. I haven't weighed it. This is just like one day, overnight day of food for me. I'll seriously just eat ramen and oatmeal. I kind of act like a squirrel and eat a bunch of food before I hit the trail and kind of ride it out. This is just going to be one day. I'll probably open the ramen and add some instant mashed potatoes and some pepperoni. But so we're getting rid of these two. These are what I had previously. They're just the little sporks that you get like wherever you get your stuff. But so I got this in the mail and I really like it because you've got your spork, right? But then I've got my knife. And I like having extra blades wherever. This will come in handy trying to rip stuff open. Radar approves of it. All right. I am not packing in grizzly country. If I were, I would be packing a bear vault. I have one for if I happen to leave the state and backpack this year, which I'm hoping to do. But in black bear country, I've got my op sack, or the year sack, sorry. I put it in this double line bag. Good. Secure it up to a tree 150 yards away or so. You're good to go. All right, thanks for watching.